Dave Palumbo here with an RX Muscle Rant Kai Greene update. Yesterday I reported that Kai Greene had left the IFBB for the new Super League, and he's going to be debuting his appearance there. I guess it was Olympia weekend. I got more news. Now, this was originally reported by Nick's Power and Strength YouTube channel, who claims to be the exclusive media source of everything Kai Greene, which turns out not to be true. He might be the official source of information for the Super League, and it seems like the Super League fed Nick a little bit of, I guess you could say, inaccurate information. The truth of the matter is, my inside sources tell me, is that Kai Greene is being paid an extraordinarily high amount of money to make an appearance at the Super League over the Olympia weekend. Now, given the amount of money, and I'm not going to disclose the exact amount, but let's just say that it's very close to $50,000. But it's not quite that high. Given the amount of money that he's being offered to make this appearance, he'd be a fool to turn it down. He's not leaving the IFBB. The IFBB and him are on good terms, from what I'm being told. And obviously, Super League feels that he can be a big draw for their event. I don't know if that's the case or not. Kai Greene does have a following, that's for sure. But he'd be a fool to turn down the kind of money that they offered him on that weekend. Will we see Kai Greene back on an IFBB Pro stage? I think we will, from what I'm hearing. You know, not this year, obviously, but I think we will see Kai Greene compete again, maybe at another Arnold Classic. I think that Kai Greene still loves bodybuilding and loves the IFBB and what they've done for him, and I'm glad, because I was worried. You know, this news report, sometimes I report things, you know, and I think they're coming from reputable sources, but the information is skewed in some sense, or it's got a marketing angle on it, and that seems to be the case with this latest announcement of Kai Greene making this appearance. Now, Kai Greene is not competing in Super League. He's not leaving the IFBB, as I stated. He is just appearing there, and I guess the appearance, the league owners feel will bring in, you know, people to watch the event, and it is what it is. It's about business. Hey, we got to pay bills. There's no Kai doesn't have a, well, he has his own supplement company, but he doesn't have any big contracts from anyone anymore. So, you know, he's got an opportunity to make an enormous amount of money. He's got to take it. He'd be a fool not to. I'd be the first person to tell him to go do it. And I think that the people in the powers that be in the IFBB understand that. You know, it's about making money. And if a TV show offered Kai Greene a high amount of money to go do something on Olympia weekend, he'd go do that too. I mean, it is what it is. I hope I bump into Kai, maybe in the airport or something like that, and we could chat and talk a little bit. It'll be nice to see him there. I don't know if we'll see him over at the Olympia at all, if he's going to be tied up the whole weekend with the Super League. But the good news is that Kai Greene has not left the IFBB. We will probably see him on an IFBB stage at some time in the future. What show that might be, who knows? You know, Kai Greene can pop up anywhere. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you, if we saw him on a New York Pro stage at some time in the future, because that is his home state, and you know, and I can definitely see Kai making an appearance and maybe wanting to get up on that stage again and wow the New York audiences. Once again, you can't believe everything you hear out there, and that's just the case. I mean, look what was going on with Rich Piana. People think that he's dead, and he's not. He's in the hospital. He fell at his house and hit his head. And unfortunately, people turn this into, people love to see people die. I don't know why. You know, it's the weirdest thing. I mean, you got guys like Sean Ray saying that it was karma that Rich is on his deathbed. And it's just crappy. I hate to see that. People have killed me off for years. And I'm sure there's plenty of people waiting for me to die so they can say, ah, we knew this guy was going to die. So, I mean, it is what it is. There's a lot of haters out there. A lot of people who like to see negativity promoted out there, chaos. And, you know, I'm about peace and tranquility and the truth, because that's what it's about. So, Kai, good luck. Congratulations on making a nice paycheck on Olympia weekend. And hopefully we will see you back on an IFBB stage. I still think you got a couple good shows left in you. I know in your heart you know the same is true. Maybe when some of the all the hype and all the stuff that's going on in your life, you know, calms down a little bit, you'll be able to step back on the stage. Hey, Lou Ferrigno stepped away from the stage for what, 15 years, doing the Incredible Hulk, and he made a comeback and he competed again. So it's never too late, I always say. And hopefully you guys have a great weekend. Let's send our prayers out to Rich Piana for a speedy recovery. I'm Dave Palumbo with another RX Muscle News Update and RX Muscle Rant.